was right up front.
Secondly, he used the old record player here to reach more people than anyone ever thought possible. When Bing Crosby came out with a new record, every store in America would be cleaned out immediately. It was like the Beatles 40 years later. And third, he used the radio like no one else had ever done before, coming right into our living rooms and becoming the #1 star in the country for 18 straight years. But what made Bing really great was not how popular he was, it was how good he was. When he sang, oh baby, he felt it. And when he felt it, well, so did we.
Your love will cling to me through the lonely daytime. Each night will bring to me the magic memory of Maytime. I know my heart won't beat again until the day we meet again. Sweetheart, goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen, my dear.
But Bing's voice wasn't classically trained. He sang from his vocal cords rather than his diaphragm. This, plus the fact that the guy was still partying like a madman, caused nodes to form on his vocal cords. The doctor said he had to have an operation, or he might never be able to sing again. Bing decided to let his throat heal on its own. When his voice did come back, it had changed. But rather than being ruined, it was great. Some said it was even better than before, but you can compare for yourself. Here's the way Bing sang Please, one of his biggest hits, before he heard his voice.
Oh, please lend your little ear to my plea. Lend a ray of cheer to my plea. Tell me that you love me too. And please let me hold you tight in my arms. I could find light in your charm every night, my whole life through. Your eyes reveal that you have the soul of an angel.
And here's afterwards. You be the judge.
But how long must I play the role of a gloomy Romeo? Please, please.
Hold it! Now, wait a minute. I just sang one word. How could I goof? Not please. What is it? Nee. Please.
Please, please, please.
Please. Say you're not intending to speed that happy ending. And please. I'm sorry. Tell me that you love me.
They got sound.
Cut out this horse's play. What do you think this is, a two-reel comedy?
It was only a short time before Bing got his shot at the movies from Max Sennett, famous for starting such comedy legends as Laurel and Hardy and Charlie Chaplin. Now, Sennett wanted sound in his pictures, and who better to deliver great sound than Bing Crosby? Now the voice that an adoring public had been listening to for years on the radio had a face and a body. These little two-reel movies gave Bing a reputation that stuck with him for the rest of his career as a guy who played characters that didn't take themselves too seriously.
Give me that big kiss, baby. Give me that big...
My daughter will never marry a radio crooner. That's right where you're wrong. Prosperity is just around the crooner. No.
Come on, looky here. It's only about 6 inches deep. Hey.
Bing learned a lesson from Sennett that he would use for the rest of his career, to make fun of himself and of his own persona as a great lover. In these early movies, in radio, even later on TV, he always played himself. Bing Crosby, the radio crooner, the jazz playboy, the big star who was always getting himself in trouble.
Wait a minute.
You boys don't mind, I think I'll be dangling along.
Out! Out! Look out behind you.
Open that door!
I will not. I'm safe here.
After the Sennett movies, Hollywood thought they could make Bing into a romantic lead. Well, they were right. In the next 30 years, Bing sang for, kissed, and romanced just about every beautiful woman in Hollywood.
I need your love so badly, but I don't
Women like Frances Farmer,
stand of a chance
Betty Hutton,
with you.
Dorothy Lamour,
I thought it
Joan Fontaine,
I'd found you,
and Rhonda Fleming.
but other loves surround you, and I don't stand the ghost of a chance with you. If you'd surrender just for a tender kiss or two, you might discover that I'm the lover meant for you, and I'd be true. But what's the use of scheming? I know I must be dreaming, and I don't stand the ghost of a chance with you.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Susie. A kiss is just a kiss.
He was the everyman lover with the average Joe looks and the incredible voice. And that special combination made every woman in the audience want him, and every guy in the audience think that they could sing like him.
Now, if you think that I am looking...
Bing didn't have the traditional leading man good looks of a Clark Gable or a Gary Cooper. For a regular guy like Bing to win the girl, he had to have something else. And man, Bing had a lot. Self-confidence, a golden voice that always did the trick. But the thing that really set him apart was his ability to make fun of his great lover persona.
Married?
No. You?
No. Engaged?
Yes.
Who's the lucky fella?
Bing Crosby.
You're going to marry Bing Crosby?
Well, Reno, I never made a play for you.
Never had a man make a stronger play. You made me think you wanted to marry me.
Oh, now, how could you think that? I only treated you with respect.
Well, that's just it. If you weren't on the level, then why did you treat me with respect? Did you ever try to get me drunk? No. Did you ever ask me up to your apartment to look at your etchings? No. We've been in taxis dozens of times. Did you ever try to kiss me? No, not a try. Billy, you shouldn't have led me on like that if you didn't mean it.
How would you like it if no matter where you went or what you did, you were surrounded by women? Women.
How about a great big kiss?
Well, if it would make you feel any better.
Oh, shoot.
Well, it serves me right for getting mixed up with a dame.
Tell me.
No stales.
Come on. You're not going anywhere.
What really made these scenes great was how Bing always undercut the romance with humor. But you always knew he meant it when he finally sang the song.
Well?
Put Bing in a canoe with a girl, mix in a little music, a little moonlight, and you had magic.
You know, this reminds me of a picture I saw once. Fell on a girl in a canoe floating up the river just like we are. Only he was paddling.
Showing off, huh?
Yeah. And out of a clear sky, he started to sing a song.
What's wrong with that?
Well, nothing, but what killed me is that From nowhere, an orchestra started. You know, violins and everything, right in the middle of the jungle. Isn't that silly?
I think I can top that. I saw a picture once, the same situation, a boy and a girl in a canoe.
Yeah.
She was paddling.
Oh,
and,
sure.
Mm-hmm, and all of a sudden, he sticks his hand in the water and runs it along, and out comes the sound of a harp out of the water.
I don't believe it.
That's a fact. All he did was just like this. Did you hear something?
Uh-huh. Do it again.
What is this? Yeah. That's not bad. Now, if you could just take it down a half tone. Okay, Shorty. Orchestra, please.
Moonlight becomes you. It goes with your hair. You certainly know the right thing to wear. Moonlight becomes you. I'm thrilled at the sight. I could get so romantic tonight. You're all dressed up to go dreaming. Now don't tell me I'm wrong. And what a night to go dreaming. Mind if I tag along? If I say I love you, I want you to know it's not just because there's moonlight, although moonlight becomes you so. What a beautiful view. Moonlight and you. You're all dressed up to go dreaming. Now don't tell me I'm wrong. And what a night to go dreaming. Mind if I tag along? If I